I'm Jerry Mitchellek. I shoot for Smith & Wesson. I probably have about 80 national and world titles and currently hold 5 world records speed shooting a revolver.
My name is Kay Mitchellek. I am a competition shooter. I hold several world record titles, especially with handguns, 15 handgun national titles, 16 three-gun titles where I shoot handgun, rifle, and shotgun. And mainly these days, I spend most of my time teaching. Everybody has a wiggle zone. You know, you're going to be wiggling a little. That's okay. Just accept your wobble and just keep pressing the trigger.
Hi, I'm Lena Mitchellek. I am 17 years old. I've been shooting competition since I was 8. I'm the current IPSC Shotgun World Champion and the current Ladies 3-Gun Nation Champion.
There you go, 559.
The last time I had this amazing family on this program, I told them, we have to go out in the range and shoot. Well, recently, I finally got the chance. And I took some of my staff, former New Yorkers, some of which had never held a gun before. Okay, what you're about to see are 2 New Yorkers and a Texan. The Texan is from Plano and not picked up a gun. We're going to not tell everybody. We may have to disguise his face because it may not go over well for a Texan never to have picked up a gun. But then John Miller, I mean, does John look like he's out on the rifle range all the time? You could tell. It's going to get ugly. The only thing I'm really worried about is Tiffany, who is about this tall and she's standing. She can hear me, can't she? Come here, Tiffany.
I can hear you, and just because I'm short doesn't mean that I can't shoot. I don't know yet because I've
It's
never
actually
done
the
it.
New York part. Ever held a gun?
No, and I also have hands that are the size of a child. So
Yeah.
This is going to be really
This is going to be
interesting.
really interesting, and I'm not really sure if it's a good idea to teach her how to shoot, but we're going to give it a shot. We have people here on the staff that, you know, worked in New York, didn't grow up around guns. And there's one thing to have a healthy fear of guns, you know?
Respect.
And, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Fear is in fear of the Lord. Don't be afraid. Respect it.
Right.
Right now, our children are being raised to have an irrational fear of guns. Instead of respecting and learning about the power of guns, they are learning only one thing: fear. It's time to break the stigma.
At the very basics, I think everyone, women, children, men, everybody should at least learn the safety aspects of handling a firearm. Because you live in the United States of America, there are guns here. At some point in your lifetime, you're probably going to come in contact with a gun. You don't have to fear it, but you have to respect it, and it certainly helps if you at least know the basics of safety and know what to do and what not to do.
I think if you looked at the overall aspect of gun ownership, if it's done correctly, it's an extremely safe thing. It's just another tool in the toolbox. There's a hammer, there's an ice pick. You can use either one incorrectly. So just knowledge is power. So if you know right from wrong, you're not going to have a problem.
And dare I say it, sometimes going to the gun range is just a good old American pastime.